Alright, just gonna do a little update this morning so all of you know kind of where things are at, what all we're getting done, what all we still got to do. As you can see, the garden's going on. It's coming up slowly but sure. Doing a lot of harvesting of beans lately. The green beans, even this bush beans have been coming up like crazy. I picked a mess of them up yesterday out of there. You see how lettuce is coming up pretty good too. Yeah, lettuce ain't doing bad at all. Cucumbers are coming up pretty well. Cucumbers. Tomatoes. So, by the way, you know what? Yeah, as hot as it was yesterday. Well, it wasn't really hot, but it was hot enough to where I'm gonna have to change out that hummingbird feeder. The other two that are up, you know what? I'll show them to you later. They're up near the porch. Those aren't as bad, but the way that one right there is turned, I'm gonna have to change that hummingbird feeder out this morning. No water. That's already looks like it's turned. So let me get these yahoos out, and I was going to show you today what all I do with the here, Flossie Mae, listen to the mouthpiece. Flossie Mae, mouthpiece. But this is what I was going to tell you about. What's left over. By the way, that's after 2 days. But believe it or not, that's gold. So let me get all their stuff set up and let them all out, and we'll talk about that duck pond water here in a second. So let's let them out. Alright, so this is their week of the month to get their apple cider vinegar. So we're putting this in all their waters. Should help deworm them. Or at least keep them worm free anyway. Let's get that water. And by the way, all the waters that I put out and along within their coop this week, it'll all have apple cider vinegar in it. And for a solid week, I'll give them the apple cider vinegar. That way it keeps them worm free, and if they happen to have gotten worms, it'll deworm them. So you can't beat that with a stick. Now watch Mocha. That's where Mocha's been going to lay her eggs at. See her? She's going right over there. Yep, that's where she's going. The rest of them will hang out here by the pool while she goes and lays her egg. Morning, chickens. Morning, chickens. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody ready for the day? So them babies ain't looking like baby chickens in the water. This is why I'm gonna let them out. So I've been having the baby chickens kind of intermingle with the larger chickens in the yard. And we got maybe another couple of days and they should be able to go in the big coop with the big girls. But we'll let them get out and mingle with them today, and there you go. So let's get these eggs out and let the baby chickens out. Alright, them chicks. Yep, that's the baby chickens. They ain't so much baby anymore. They're getting bigger like my big girls. Alright. Next, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about our duck order. So, one thing you better get used to if you plan on having them ducks, have them reasonably happy and healthy, is you're going to have a pool for them, somewhere for them to get in, cool off, wash, clean their nose out, all that stuff, and that's a duck pool. Well, bad thing about a duck pool is they sure make a mess. They leave a lot of in the pool. So before, we're just kind of chunking the water out in the grass, so we figured, you know what, can't hurt it, blah blah blah. Lo and behold, grass in that area is growing like gangbusters now, whereas before it was nothing but dirt. So we were like, man, that stuff's actually helping out the grass, so we'll keep doing that in areas around the yard that needs to grow grass. And then come to find out, that duck water that's in there is actually higher in nitrogen, potassium, and phosphate or phosphorus than what we thought. It's like buying liquid fertilizer that people are actually trying to make themselves and do all these crazy mixes and all that stuff. Well, you know what? I don't have to mix anything. The ducks do it for me. So I'll show you where all I put this duck water at, and I don't have to use all of it because every 2 to 3, usually about every 3 days now, I'll clean the duck pool out. But instead of just chunking it all and losing all that, I'll go around the yard and do different stuff with it. And some of you will go, huh? It actually does work. All right. Number one, my compost pile. All that nitrogen in there, it really heats that thing up, so it works out great. And if you wonder why my compost pile ain't piled up right now, well, there you go, right here. Because they come over here and tear my compost pile down, so I have to repile it every day. Thanks, chickens. Thanks, chickens. So the other place is my garden. The only thing I'll say about the garden is you want to make sure you don't pour that directly on the leaves or anything. You want it kind of peripherally around and try to keep them away from the roots because it may burn the roots up. So I just stay peripherally and add duck water all in here. and the plants benefit from it. As you can see, good Lord, that thing's growing nice. So what else loves not really high nitrogen? Corn. This duck water is perfect for that. Alright. Here's what a clean pool starts out like. And trust me, by 1, 2 o'clock, it's filthy dirty. I'm watching ducks what they're doing. They'll come along. Matter of fact, I'll show you. See where the outside of this thing is at? That's where they come in and they scoop dirt up with the bill and put it in the water. See what they're doing now? Them ducks like dirty water, because they make it dirty on purpose. But you know what? It works out in the end for me, so I can't complain. What can you say? Oh. So as far as mixing the tea from the duck, ain't no mixing to it. You can see what size pool that is. I let it sit for 2 days, sometimes 3. No more than that though, no more than 3. Ducks drop poo in there and whatever, and it's diluted with that water. It sits for 2 days, and I just put it straight out. Now, like I said, I don't put it directly on the plants. I'll put it peripherally around them, but I make sure that, you know, I don't burn the roots up or anything. And so far so good. I mean, it's worked like a charm. So I don't have to worry about buying fertilizer and all that mess, and it gives me a good use for that pool water. So for me, that's a win-win. If you want to use it, fine, but that's just an idea. It just keeps me from wasting that water, and it's turning out great. I mean, it definitely put a boost in my corn. Ain't no doubt about that. As you can see, corn's doing great. So, well, so does my other plants, but anyway, that's what I use the duck pool water for, and it works for me. I'm not saying you need to do it, you should do it. I'm just telling you what works for me. So there you go. So the baby chicks, kind of at first, they'd go find them a place to hide in, and all 5 of them would just hide in there, and that was pretty much it. And now they've slowly but surely come out, and now they're out and about doing their own thing. Here's the baby chicks. Well, there's the ducks. There's the other chickens. And I think two of them are in the lay box. So I'm trying to wait around to get the extra eggs from them this morning, so I got to come back out in midday and do it all again. But there you go. Alright, so that's it for today. Got any questions, comments, whatever, just leave me in the comments below, and Risha will want to get to them. And Hope you enjoyed the day. I know it's short and sweet to the point, but I just want to let you know about that duck pool water. God bless all of you. Have a great day, and I hope you watch the next one. Thanks.